The Reserve Bank of India tells Delhi High Court that it is in the process of setting up a small finance bank which will take over PMC Bank. RBI says that it has, in principle, given approval to one CFSL to set up a small finance bank, that is the SFB, which will take over the PMC very soon. The High Court has adjourned the matter to August as RBI sought time to file an affidavit in this regard. Pressing for urgency, the petitioner submitted that more than 5 dates have been given so far and is facing hardships since money is yet to be released. Advocate for the petitioner adds that common depositors are condemned to lead a humiliated life as they cannot access their own hard-earned money. Neelashish joining us on the phone line. So Neelashish, finally a ray of hope for the depositors of PMC Bank. But what does this mean? Is there any timeline also divulged by RBI by when this SFB will come into force? When will the PMC Bank depositors have access to their own money?
Well, that is a basic and specific issue on which the RBI has sought time to file its affidavit and state on record exactly the details of this particular situation after it has stated, as you pointed out, that it is in a process of setting up a small finance bank which will take over PMC. So what RBI has told court today is that in principle it has approved a CFSL which will set up a small finance bank to take over PMC, and all details in this regard, they will work out the modalities, they will finalize this entire situation and file all details on record through an affidavit in the High Court. That is why they have sought an adjournment, which was then granted by court. But of course, as you said, it is a ray of hope definitely for the aggrieved depositors as far as PMC is concerned. But again, as of now, still there is no respite for the depositors who continue to face hardship because they say that there have been more than 5 dates in this case. They are not being able to access their own money in times of dire need. This is a matter where, of course, the RBI had earlier told the High Court that they had already allowed withdrawal of up to 5 lakh rupees on grounds of hardship when it comes to things like terminal illness, including the treatment of COVID. But in such a situation, the requirement of money, accessing your own money, is a concern and a massive issue for people who are associated with PMC Bank. They say that they are leading a life of humiliation where they can't access their own money. So, of course, the situation continues to be grim, but some sort of hope in the future as far as the RBI submission is concerned regarding the fact that they would ensure that there would be a takeover of PMC through a small finance bank. So now we must wait and watch when on the next date what exactly the procedure and the steps are ironed out by the RBI and informed to court in this regard.
Yes, already there has been at least 5 dates given to the petitioner. One more time the petitioner will have been asked to wait for the next date. In fact, the RBI will first file an affidavit in court and then, of course, the process will kick in. Thanks for joining us, Neelashish, with the inputs on this story.